Hello, making another clay video. And I want to talk about the importance of giving a baby animal or baby human unconditional love and perpetual touch. Okay, that means they need to be held at all times. An infant, animal, or human needs to be held permanently on your warm, sentient, alive body. Very, very important. So, long time ago, I don't know, 100,000 years ago or longer, probably longer. So, maybe 1,000,000 years ago, the very first human type of beings. This started a long time ago, maybe even longer. So they have a mother instinct. So when they see a baby animal, when they see a baby from another species, the real caring, well, healthy, wholesome minds, when they see a baby animal from another species, they will take that baby animal and nurse that baby animal. And many women have breastfed. Also, a lot of women, they didn't have birth control at that time. So lots of women were already breastfeeding their own babies. So they find an abandoned animal baby, and they will take that baby animal into their arms, and they will nurse that baby animal together with their own biological baby. So that's what true love is. And that's how long ago that love between humans and dogs existed. And so it's very difficult, of course, to trace back to the absolute origin, to what was the first family who adopted a baby animal, baby wolf. But I think this dates way back, way back into before the humanoid ape even became like it is today. So, and we are related to dogs, so we are related to all animals. They're all our cousins. We're all breathing, and we are alive, and we have feelings. All mammals. Whales are mammals. They nurse. They are the most evolved from all mammals, from all animals. Or maybe octopus are also highly evolved. They might even be as evolved as whales, but they took on another lineage. So it's a parallel lineage from the mollusk, from the first invertebrates. So they took another lineage, and they did not evolve obviously in the same direction as we evolved, or the other mammals. So the octopus families, cuttlefish and squid and all of those, they evolved from worms and we did too, but the human lineage went in a different direction and split off, obviously, from our common ancestor. The worm, it was a worm. From worm to human. From worm to octopus, from worm to whale, from worm to dog, and it branched off. Just we have a common ancestor here. Okay, so we were all together. This, so and then it evolved. There were mutations, and then humans branched into this, and dogs into this, and giraffes into this, and so on. Octopus into that. So it's just what it is, and they need love too. All sentient beings need love, all of them, and none of them deserve to be tormented or fished or hunted or slaughtered. Okay, so very, very important information, very important message. Love, true love, is to respect and value and give unconditional love to all living beings. They're all conscious, they're all alive, they all have feelings, they have nervous system. Octopus they have a huge brain, actually. It is soft, but it's still a functioning and very cognitive brain, which is amazing. So this can happen also in outer space, something like this. I mean, it really depends on the environment, So whatever works well in any given environment will adapt to this. So that's how it works. And there's no right or wrong in this. It's just, it evolves, and all evolves. All, and I will say into infinity, all sentient life that is out there, extraterrestrial life, all works on that principle of love, because that's a universal message. Okay. It's a universal truth. That's the infinite cosmos truth, is love. Love is compassion. Love is respecting another life form, not testing on another life form, not testing animals, not harboring anyone in a cage, never putting an animal into a cage, never doing tests on them. People can test on themselves if they want to test something. I recommend to people to test things on themselves. Never enslave someone else and use someone else. And just to say, oh, because they don't know math and they don't go into deep cognitive pondering or something, then that makes the more cognitive one entitled to use the other one? No, not at all. That doesn't give entitlement to anyone, just because they're better at math. Quite the opposite, Someone who has a more evolved brain can do more with the brain. They have a responsibility for all the other beings. They need to view the other beings as their proteges. They are children, okay? We have to be there for them. We have to make sure that they're happy, that they have a good life, that they're taken care of, that their environment is not destroyed, that they have sanctuaries where they can go to, where they have a lot of land to be free, to roam free, be happy, and to be healthy. And when we have custody over another living being, another species, then that is our child, okay? And we have to be there for them. We can't abandon them. We can't be leaving them at home for 8 hours or something while people are working. That's not working. That is dysfunctional. That's cruel, okay? So be there for your animals. Pet them. Give them gentle love, physical touch. They're your children. We have to be there for our infant animals, for our baby animals, for our baby humans, okay? For all babies, no matter what species, okay? We have to be there for them unconditionally. We have to give them unconditional love and touch, and gentle touch, and kissing, and cuddling, every day, all day long. Okay, when someone has, I recommend to have, I don't know, some kind of communal living where people can take turns taking care of the animals when one person has to go shopping or go somewhere or work or whatever. So don't live there alone and you end up in a hospital and your cat gets dehydrated in your apartment. Yeah. Don't do something like this. Don't think about this, you know. You have to think about this in advance. You can't just get this cute little cat with the short ears, you know, because that's a cute little companion, you know, like a toy almost. This is my impression that I get, that a lot of people, they view these animals as cute little toys. Get a robot. Get a cute little animal toy robot. Okay. So that toy robot does not have a central nervous system. That toy robot does not get lonely. You can turn that off, put it in the corner. You can't do that with a real, live, sentient, living being. That one cat fell to her death 20 stories deep, 100 stories deep onto a parking lot in Korea. Okay. Because the lady had this cat in her apartment, ended up with the coronavirus in the hospital. She was put into quarantine. What about these people's animals? What about their dogs and cats? They get dehydrated and lonely. That's frightening. That's gruesome. You can't do this to a living being. Okay? We have a responsibility with another living being. That's our responsibility. People who don't feel like they can supply that companionship and the protection, they should not get an animal, okay? They should not have a child. They can get a robot. Yeah. There are nice robots out there now. This is really good for people who like to have a companion robot. Don't get an animal if you live in an apartment, or particularly if you live alone, or if you have a partner and you both work, you can't have an animal. Absolutely not. You have to get a completely different living situation first. Okay? So it's our responsibility to take care of living beings. They need touch and love at all times. They need company at all times, okay? You guys take care. Bye.